Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Tennis Manager 23, episode 32. At the end of the last episode, we added a new member to the Academy, Veronika Rekarkova. Still a junior, just 17 years of age, number 2 in the junior ranks. Has won a couple tournaments in a row, including one since signing with us at the beginning of the week, and is now ready to begin negotiations on her goals for the year. Morale is already very high. It looks like we have no choice but to set goals on the pro circuit, which I didn't think was going to be a thing, really. Top 100? You're not even in the top 1,000. We're going to drop that down to 250. I think we can get there pretty easily. Yeah, she's happy with that. I'm glad we didn't go. In fact, she thinks that's ambitious. Next gen final? No, not a priority goal. Qualify for a wow. She's never even played in this. Oh my goodness. She's not going to be doing anything with those. I mean, she wants a high level tournament success. She's not. We'll go semifinal. She's not too happy about it. That either. And top 30 it is, because that's all we can do. And she doesn't even want any junior goals. So the player who hasn't played in the seniors at all, has been playing really well in the juniors, signs with us and suddenly is all about senior level. I've already signed her for nothing but juniors for the next period. We're going to have to try to go in and change that as best we can, but I don't know how well we can because she's going to be all about senior level tournaments now. Clarice started the year with good form, but already by mid-March her form is quite bad, and that is all of these forced tournaments, forced registrations. Now it's Indian Wells, same problem. Maybe we could survive the first round, but we're not going to get past the second. We're caught in that no man's land. That is, we're too good for some things, we're not good enough for others, and we're kind of getting caught in this endless cycle of the others being the tournaments we participate in and knocking us down. We do get out of the first round. Nagunye is our opponent for the second round after knocking off Leila Fernandez, giving us a decent chance to stay in it for a little bit longer. But she's in excellent form, and we very much are not. 1-1 all time, and now 1-2 with Nagunye moving on. No surprise with the lack of form. Rekarkova, meanwhile, tearing it up in the 300s. Losing in the semis, though, so it's not an undefeated stretch, though I know Renee Alam is actually one of the competitors that I was targeting and is in the top 10 of the juniors, so pretty good opponent she was up against there. My first week of training for Rekarkova has gone well. All of these were close to leveling up anyway, but speed, footwork, and stamina all going +1. Likewise, 2 more physical attributes are on the verge of going up. That speed will be the focus for a while yet. Our next 1,000 level, Miami. This one has gone well. For one thing, Thurman getting that 31 seed out of 32 seeds and somehow draws a bye is awesome. And then looking at an Ashlyn Kruger second round matchup, which the funny thing at this point, there's literally no avoiding. It's happening like 5 times an episode right now that we are running into old members of the Academy from past years. It's just funny how that is happening almost continuously now. But, of course, there was something I saw in those players that was seen in real life. I have seen those players grow and progress. And so now that Thurman's at 31st in the rankings and Hobo's getting into the top 100, and they're going up against those players that over the last 2 years or year have developed into some of the top players in the world. Kruger also in weak form, so it gives us a chance, but that doesn't mean we're going to come out on top. Oh, wow. So close. Tiebreakers in both sets, but Kruger is the one who comes away the winner. Total winners were matched. Unforced errors a little high for us, but the forced errors were a little bit in our favor. Really balanced, only a couple points in it. So tight. But the unforced errors a little high for Thurman. Still, absolutely no clue how Rekarkova gets a qualifier for such a high level tournament, comes through that qualifier, and then goes and beats the number 16 player in the world in the first round. Oh yeah, this is the same tournament that we have in here. And with a second round exit for look at what form does for you. Look at what form does for you. Where are we even at here? Okay, there's Thurman. Thurman with that first round exit seeded. And here's Rekarkova outside of the top 1,000, making the round of 16. Now going up against real live U.S. Open winner Corey Goff. That's her first Grand Slam. And here she's very much the same player. Top 5. Coming on strong. And going to knock us off. But wow. Third round action. That's incredible. Oh, and then Rekarkova picks up a minor injury, but not a big deal. She'll be fine. She is out in that round of 16, but look at that huge payday as we get over 80% of her cut. And just like that, we have over $1 million. And for that, we get our first period report as we enter April. So hard season. Thurman up 7 spots to 32nd in the rankings. Won one tournament. Hobo did not win a match, not one, in this period, and yet somehow moved up in the rankings because of a higher tier of tournaments participating in. Rekarkova, no new ranking yet, but 150 points is going to just see her fly up the rankings, getting to 1,000 level tournament and picking up 150 points. That is just an insane start for her. In the juniors, she was 5th. She moved up to 2nd, and she played 9 junior tournaments. She was a very, very busy girl, winning 37 out of 40 matches over that stretch. That is quite the achievement. Prize money, very little, but some of that is also because she only had one junior tournament with us. The other 8 were all prior. She was playing every week. She wasn't training really at all during that stretch. We are going to back that off a little bit and get her training at least somewhat. But she is one who's going to develop more in about a year from now than currently. Time for our next infrastructure upgrade. And for this one, we're talking about both profit and an injury duration reduction, which with Hobo anyway is going to be an important step. 5% reduction in injuries, but most importantly, $40,000 increase, $17,000 increase in cost. So we're looking at about $23,000 positive net gain. Oh my goodness, Hobo hurt again. Folks, the chances of this being a coincidence are long past. We've already gone with Rekarkova staying healthy longer than Hobo. Rekarkova, junior 300 into the final. We're not going to intervene. It's just a juniors tournament. But she's off to a flyer to start and has won it. By the way, folks, just for comparison's sake here, natural fitness is just a 9. This is supposed to be your injury chances. Out of 19, it's her highest attribute along with tactical skills, and that is from the large number of tournaments that she has played in. She didn't start there. She did start low, and she only had one injury all that time. Rekarkova, as noted, is only a 9. Until this season, Rekarkova had not played much at all, just trained and got to a 2.5 star quality with plenty of potential, but now plays all the time. So that's going to pick up fast. But her Hobo's an 11. So Rekarkova, okay, I guess we're looking at a small sample size. She's done, 2 tournaments with us? But her Hobo's done 4 this year and gotten hurt in 2 of them. I've set up a form builder here for Thurman, who enters as a 1 seed in an 80 level or 60 level, whatever you want to call it, in Switzerland. Should be coming out on top, but the form is just moderate. This should get us to a higher level. She's going to have to do with what she's got, though, and get some wins. And that was close in the second set, but she does enough she's into the next round. Opponent in weak form and the gulf in quality. That's the easiest match Thurman has played in a very long time. In the quarters, we do get a 5 seed, but it's only 207. Should still be an easy match for us. Hannah Reed beat us both times we've played all time, but it's been 4 years since they've gone head-to-head. That was back in the junior ranks. My oh my, have we progressed ahead of her. 6-1, 6-love. Mega win. 2/3 of the points are ours. Semis against a very low-rigged opponent, so it's another easy one into the finals, and it looks like we have our form built up finally heading into this next tournament. Squeezing in a little cheapskate tournament has done the trick. Even if we lose this final, we are well set. We don't lose it, we win it. It's a small tournament victory, but it's a victory nonetheless. Wow. Hobo, bruised finger. Literally the day after she's recovered from her last injury. It's Monday. It's first. She's out. She withdrew from it, maybe. Third injury in 5 tournaments. It's too much. It is way too much. I got my 15 in the agility, so physical is all 15s and 16s now. Next up that I'm working on is positioning at 68%. And climbing, I'd like to get that spins up while we're at it, but my main focus is the positioning. We do have a week of training here. Positioning is not a hard one. It's light, so it's helping us maintain a fairly high level, but winning that tournament saw us get a little bit tired, but we'll be able to recover with that. Hobo, I don't know what's going on. I do not know what is going on with her, why she literally is hurt constantly. Both of them have tournaments this week. We've got Rekharkova in a very small tournament, rookie level tournament, because she didn't have any points, and then all of a sudden she's in the 1,000 level and doing well. But here, this is her chance for her first senior title. But after what she did in that 1,000 level, I think this is a foregone conclusion. She crushes it and has earned some points. So we're going to be able to start changing her registration, getting her into something a bit higher up. She gets a wild card for 80 level. We'll go ahead and accept that. It looks like that's a good pathway progression rate for her. Big question now is, have I properly taken care of the form for Thurman? Because here we are, 1,000 level tournament. She should be. We'll make sure that she is before we head into this first one. First round draw is easy enough. Second round draw, not so easy, but that's to be expected in a 1,000 level tournament. If you can at least make the second round, I don't see why you would see a drop in form, though. We do have that better form, so we are looking good for it. And we come out on top 6-3, 6-love. Dominate that one. That's good. That is so good. It's about time. We haven't seen this kind of form from Thurman in quite some time. That form, the shape, it's good. It's not perfect, so it is not at the highest level. But where we're at now was our second small tournament victory. We're still at 4-2-1 for higher level stuff. Be nice to maybe get back and get another 80 level or try the 100 levels for a bit. I'd like to find something that's kind of slam dunk, like regain form versus, that go out and struggle. Finding that balance where we can do something to make gains while still finding time to train as well. It's nice to have positives here instead of negatives for a change. Second level match, not looking like it's an easy one. Round of 32 is looking impossible, but maybe with form we can get through here. Let's see what this matchup is like. For one, very balanced opponent, not great at anything, but definitely not weak at anything. Much better mentally than what we are. She beat us the only time we ever went head-to-head, which was last year in the Beijing Open. Round of 64, took 3 sets to knock us off. And last year, we didn't have form. I don't know if we won a single tournament last year, but she is in excellent form, even better than ours. And so here we are in Madrid, second round. Chance to win here. We have a very similar record. Very similar record on the year. 13 titles to 11 all time. Head to head, she beat us once, took 3 sets. Curious to see how this one could go. What can we do with an informed Thurman?
Love 15.
Mistake on that one.
Out 15-0.
Opponent gives it right back, though, with a huge mistake herself. At the moment, we are just serving right down the middle. I have not adjusted the tactics yet for Thurman, but I'm thinking about at some stage here during this season doing that, trying to get a little more aggressive on the baseline. Not wholesale changes to the tactic, just be slightly more. That one just out. That was very, very close. Oof, thought that one was going to go wide, but it did land in just as that serve did. And now we are trailing here in this second game. She broke us early in this first set, and we've been playing on the back foot since, and we end up losing the set 4-6 because of that getting broke one time. That was the only difference, and we trail by a set heading into the second set. So we are in, well, not a whole heap of trouble, but we are definitely in trouble here early on. Must win to stay alive in the tournament. We do take the first game, but we have yet to break her, and we have struggled at times. We squeeze out that game. Oh, had a chance to break her, failed to do so. For games 3, just have not been able to do what is necessary. Here we lead love 30 and hit long, and then don't reach a ball that really wasn't hit with much power and was not hit down the line or anything, and we still couldn't get to it. That one decently in the corner, but you know, just like that, we're in a bit of trouble losing this game. We have fought back to get to deuce. Attacking the net, though, not our strong suit, and she was accurate enough. And now we trail. Game on the line. And it's 4 games on. Ooh, thought that was in. Don't get the call. But she hits the next one out, so it's 40-15. Looks like we'll take this game, probably. And we do. It's 5-4. But in 2 sets, we have yet to break her. We've come close, really, just a couple of times, and it's 5 games all. So far, service has reigned supreme in this match with just a single break, and that cost us the first set. And here we are at 15-40 in trouble, and hit it out. And that's going to be it, folks. That's going to end up being it. We got lucky that that serve was called out, as that probably would have and should have been an ace. But here we are at love 30, love 40, match point. A single break in each set, but it going against us. Not aggressive enough, which is why I was saying I think I need to make some changes. Just not aggressive enough on trying to push your opponent and gain control of the match. Alright, folks, so I have done it. I've gone in and made a couple of tactical adjustments, just little ones where I've switched like one of our serves to being a little more high power when we go wide. I've also shifted our neutral balance to a little more attacking, trying to go for it. And little subtle changes in return and rally, but mostly the biggest thing is we're going to try to be more on the front foot. As we finish out the week, or Hobo complaining that she's tired, it's the injuries that's causing that, it's not the training. Oh, and Rekharkova also picking up a sprained wrist. So, I don't know, maybe Clarice is just immune to it and everybody else is getting injured on a regular basis. hard to tell what's going on with that. But with that note of, oh gosh, they're both getting injured. This one, I thought it said minor. No, it's serious. It's a serious sprain. It's going to see her out for nearly a month. Ouch. That's going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.